As you probably guessed from what's on the screen, we've still got more to do on the Lord of Gluttony. And when I say more, I mean a lot more. So, I'm basically gonna try and finish this guy off today. We do have quite a lot to get through, so it might be a bit of a longer stream. It might be that I have to split up into two. I really want to try and finish it this week though, so let's get to it. Let's just go go right in and see how we get on. So where to begin? Let's go with this because it's kind of more of a straightforward bit. So get my eye in and all that jazz. So we have this part that's in my hand, a few detail parts, 2 attendants, and the, like, I don't know what to call it, kind of like the harness for the carrier demons. So there's a lot to be doing. So I don't really have a lot of time to waste. Hey Indy, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. But yeah, I'm keen to finish this because I really want to move on to a different project. I kind of had enough. I kind of was only planning to do this for a couple of sessions, and it took way longer than I anticipated. So at this stage, I kind of want to get on with it. So yeah, it might be a little bit of a less chatty stream, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on. Is I don't want to rush it, and I don't want to ruin it after all the work we put into it, but at the same time, I don't think I'm going to be doing any more on it after today, even if it's not quite finished. Alrighty, so we've got this. I'm gonna have to paint those struts in gold as well, sadly. Enjoying playing games on high settings? It's a good feeling, right? I'm glad you're enjoying it, Indy. I'm glad it's all working out for you. I'm in love with Dark Tide at the moment. I'm just super keen to keep playing more of it. Just really kind of enjoying gaming a little bit more. But at the same time, I'm like, I need to rest. This week has been insane at my day job. And I've kind of been a little bit unwell, a little bit under the weather. It's been a busy week of streaming as well. As you all have probably noticed, I had a surprise drops stream announced on me with like less than 10 hours notice, so I was like, I'm gonna do this so that you'll get a chance to get the drops. Bunch of new games in your storage. Nice. And you play Red Dead on Ultra? I need to try that, actually. Now that I've got a PC that can handle it, I have Red Dead 2. I need to get back on it and actually give it a proper go. That might be one that I play on YouTube. Just go through the story, like, stream it a chunk at a time. Oops. I'll fix it. Fix it in post. No, I'll fix it in a sec. Fix I did for the curtains didn't hold, annoyingly. But I'm planning a lot of stuff. YouTube live streams? Yeah, so at the moment I'm working through The Wolf Among Us on YouTube live streams. Indie. But I'm on chapter 3, and I know that there's only 5 chapters in A Wolf Among Us. So once I finish that, I'm thinking I might go on to something else. I'm not sure if it's going to be Mass Effect or a different series. Because I've been replaying Mass Effect recently, and I absolutely forgot how much I love that game. But it'll be something like that. I'm focusing on story-based games on YouTube streams. So, yeah, things like that. No more poor render textures. Oh, that's amazing. It's such a good feeling when you go to a game that you've played a lot of with an upgrade and you're like, oh my goodness. And it's kind of almost like getting to play it for the first time again. Because you just see so many things that you missed. And, you know, just the quality of life changes that come with the graphics upgrades are amazing. For me, it's because I also got a massive processor upgrade. For context, I went from an Intel, like one of the very first i7s, to a Ryzen 9 as part of my rig upgrade. And the difference is night and day. Just everything runs so smoothly and just so well. Like, I hadn't realized quite how badly my processor was failing until I got the upgrade, and I was like, oh my goodness, things work again. Maybe it wasn't the game. So it's a nice feeling getting to experience stuff that you're familiar with or play a lot of in just a new light. And you just sat there like, this is my new normal now. Okay. I'm just excited, excited for the future, you know? Excited to see what's coming up. Hunger Games. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. I'm reinstalling The Witcher 3 at some point soon. So I can do a proper run through of that. No, I kind of did something similar, Indy. I installed Mass Effect Legendary Edition and just wandered around. And just, you know, like, was just awestruck by how good it looked. The same with Anthem. You all know how much I love my Anthem. And I was just flying around. I wasn't doing anything even remotely close to missions or anything like that. I was just, you know, I don't use it lightly, but the term breathtaking comes to mind. Just how gorgeous the scenery is. And, you know, it's like I've never been able to see it and fully appreciate it like that before, so for a game that means so much to me, it was kind of a special experience. But yeah, I love that stage where you're just kind of just rediscovering games that you love and just realizing that, you know, seeing them in a whole new light is amazing. I'm keen to get back into Green Hell and stuff like that too as well. Just to see them in a whole new light. Okay. Hey, there's details. It's little things. And you know, when you're used to playing on low graphics, you kind of to a degree ignore everyone who goes on about how realistic it looks and oh my goodness, the lighting is amazing, because it's like you can't appreciate it as much. At least I always did. I was like, oh cool, that's nice, but you know, whatever, I guess, because I'm not gonna see it. So it's nice to be able to enjoy that for a bit. You know, it's the technological cat and mouse game. Kind of part and parcel for what you expect when you buy these games. Like, sometimes you're just gonna not necessarily see it all. Rising Pleasant Hunt, no more spiderwebs that look like she's. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool to hear, Andy. I'm glad that you're seeing the benefit already. That's really nice to hear. For me, it's little things like, you know, stream is running better, and games look better on stream, and you know, I can, like I said, play some of my favorite games again, but see them in a whole new light because I'm not playing them on potato settings anymore. And yeah, it's totally not an essential and very much a luxury thing. But you know, it's not inherently bad to enjoy luxury once in a while. And for an object that I use literally every day as part of both of my jobs, I don't feel any shame in spending a little bit more to get the best possible thing that I can. Hey, fangirl away, Indy. Seriously. I'm all for it. I'm genuinely super happy for you. And no word of a lie is making me want to install Hunt just to see it. Because I think we've got very similar, if not the same, graphics card. Okay. Let's do the inside bit. No, I'm just keen. I'm keen to see more. Keen to see what else this little beastie can do. And I'm super glad that you're also enjoying your upgrades, Indy. I don't know, like, in a weird way, it's made me more motivated to stream again because I feel like I've got more choice as to what I can stream. Because I was steering clear of certain games because it was like, oh, but my rig can't handle it, so I'm just not even going to get invested in it. Which I know is silly, but you know, you can't help thinking that way sometimes. But now I'm like, My rig can't handle it. You're gonna need like a spacecraft to handle this thing. Yeah, I have full confidence in my equipment again. There's not that underlying anxiety every time I go live. I'm like, will it work or will it just set my PC on fire? Who knows? Feels good. Feels real good. Now all I need to do is to be able to set up as a business and claim this sort of thing as business expenses. Next time I do a full PC rebuild, I want to be able to do it as a business expense. And I'm really gonna go to town. Okay. I'm just tidying up these struts a little bit. PlayStation plays to try and play a game, and then that comes as a jet engine. I have heard that. I have heard about that indie. Hey boss, I want a new game. There's a thing here in the UK indie that you can claim if you're set up as a business, even if you're self-employed. You can claim essential equipment as a tax break. So you can effectively get a certain amount of it back as expenses. But it has to be a legitimate business expense. Which, for streaming, I feel like a PC is kind of essential. So... But you have to be set up as a business to do that, and I'm not at the moment. Because I don't earn enough to qualify. To be blunt about it. My streaming income does not qualify me to set up as a business yet. List yourself as Hen's employee. That would be cool. I'd happily work for Hen. In fact, I guess I technically do, if, you know, as a mod, but... You know what I mean. I don't see that as work. I'd do that for Hen for free, so... I don't ever need to be paid for that. But it is something I'm looking at. I really do want to set up as a proper business. But I need to do more. I need to do more, basically. I need to actually, you know, generate enough income to do that. Because then you're in the realm of, like, corporate tax and all that sort of thing. And that can get, like, that can be a seriously steep bill if you don't plan properly. So I need to get a wee bit more financially savvy before I'm able to be in a position to do that. Because there'll be a lot of stuff like I'll need to hire accountants and all that sort of thing, and I'm just not in a position to do that with the income that I generate on this. The income I generate on this basically all gets invested back into, you know, giveaway prizes and living expenses. That sort of thing. Currently, it's basically paying like a tenth of my energy bill. But hey, I'm hoping next year is going to be a lot of focus on reducing junk. So it's going to be a lot of junk food out, healthy food in, junk time, I guess, as well. Like, I'm going to treat my time a little bit better. Spend more time on the things that matter, like streaming. Less time on the things that don't matter, that I won't mention because I, you know, might get in trouble if anyone found it. But I think you can all guess what I mean by that. I have to be very light on the curtains because they're so fragile. You know, I have plans. I have big plans. It might take me a few years to get them fully done. But I got some stuff that I've been working on all year that may or may not launch like next year. I don't know. It might not be ready next year. I might have to keep it under my hat a little longer. But I'm working on things, and it's stuff that I'm excited about, and I can't wait to share it with you all, but at the same time it's not ready to be shared yet. Melbourne trip? Oh yes. That is on there, Indy. I spent probably a couple of hours last weekend pricing everything up to go to Melbourne next year. So I now know have a goal. Just gotta see if I can hit it. But yeah, basically, it's gonna be a hard year next year because it's a lot of establishing better habits that I've got to do. A lot of self-discipline to kick in. To be able to achieve everything I want to achieve. And, you know, to not put too fine a point on it, that shit's really fucking hard. Especially when you're dealing with stuff like chronic illness and, you know, just life. You know, life can be kind of tough. And it's hard to be disciplined with yourself when life gets tough. But at the same time, I want to do it because the rewards are going to be worth any struggle that I go through. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to miss out on a few things, so, you know. But that's okay. Because I'd rather miss out on a few takeaways and, you know, end up being able to go to Melbourne than have a pizza and potentially miss out because I spent too much on takeaway again. Or, so that's a very basic example, but I think you all get the idea. And it's like I'd rather have a couple of sleepless nights and get a bit closer to that dream of being self-employed than not. So it's kind of what I've been reading a lot about, like how people do it. How do they go from 9 to 5 to not, to whatever it is they want to do in their life? And a lot of the time is like, I gave up on a lot of the stuff that it's not that they didn't enjoy it, it's that it just wasn't their priority. And you just have to accept that sometimes those things become less of a priority to you in favor of getting what you want. So I'm trying to embrace that attitude. And yeah, you're right, Indy. I can have pizza in Melbourne if I want to. And I bet the pizza in Melbourne's going to taste 10 times better knowing that I got there. Even when the odds are stacked against me. Because I'm not going to lie, it is going to be really tough for me to get to Melbourne next year. Like, I've not given myself a lot of breathing room in my budget. So if anything goes wrong next year, it's going to be hard work. But it's going to be worth it. I've waited far too long to see some of you beautiful people. I don't want to wait anymore. Cute Eye of the Tiger. It's just gonna be a lot of, you know, a lot of maximum effort. But that's okay. And it kind of feels good having something like that as a goal. Like something that is a real challenge, like from anyone's perspective. But with a really solid, tangible reward that I would happily go through all that effort for. The trick is, I just gotta keep it in mind when I struggle, when I have a bad day. I just gotta keep the reward in mind. And just remember what I'm doing it all for. And I'll be okay. Apparently the trick is to keep asking yourself, what do you really want? Or what do you want more? Like, it's mainly a dieting thing, apparently, but I feel like it could work in more than just diet. Like, what do you want more right now? Do you want the fitness goals or the diet goals that you're working towards? Or do you want that pizza? And for me, it'll be, what do you want more? Do you want to spend the money on that thing that you don't really need? Or do you want to go to Melbourne? I can tell you now, the answer will always be go to Melbourne. I ain't got this. It just... yeah, just gotta do the work. It's human nature to want to skip the hard part to get to the good bit. You know, it's human nature to want to skip the hard work so you can have your reward now. But it's not so easy. It's gonna be a challenge, but I've done challenges before. Oh, okay, apparently I need to replace another one of my paints. This is fine, I guess. No, I'm not like... I guess I'm a little bit anxious about it, but at the same time I'm just kind of like ready to get started. I'm motivated. Apprehensive, but motivated to do this. And to be honest, I am already starting. I'm selling stuff I don't need. I'm, you know, I'm working on fitness and diet goals. I'm just hoping that nothing crazy hits the world next year. Yeah, nothing too insane that's gonna send us all off on a crazy path again. Okay. I'll let that dry first before I try and do another layer on top, I think. Oops. Don't you go running away from me, Chariot. Not done with you yet. I don't know, has anyone thought about, like, resolutions for next year yet? I know it's kind of a little early. We've still got, 6 weeks left, but... anyone got plans they want to talk about? Goals or things they want to achieve? Keep burning Nation Invasion? Oh, don't even. At this point, I'm not even rolling out aliens. It feels like every time I make plans like this, something crazy happens. I'm just like, well, that was optimistic. I tried. I don't know. I'm hoping nothing happens. I'm hoping for a nice, quiet, boring year next year so that I can achieve everything I want to. Because I don't want to wait anymore. I don't know about you all, but I kind of feel like I've been forced to put things on hold for a little bit too long now. I'm just filling in the gaps at the moment. Yeah, lots and lots of plans. Like I said, I'm going to be going for more fun stuff for the channel. So a lot more like partnerships and sponsorships and things like that. And just trying to stream more as well. Maybe I bring back Friday streaming instead of Thursday. Or as well as Thursday. Okay. That's a rare detail for the snake done. Let's have a look at this stove. Actually, I have an idea for this. I still have the paint hiding somewhere. It was around here somewhere. Apparently my favorite game is hiding the paint. Today. Oh, I appreciate that, Indy. Thank you. And you know what? Whatever it is you set your mind to do, I have no doubt that you'll achieve it too. Because you are stronger and more determined than you ever give yourself credit for, Indy. And you are capable of surprising yourself. How goes the Canada stuff, by the way, Indy? I hope that's still going well. Okay, that's definitely not mixed. Let's try this again with a little bit more... There we go. I can see it changing in the pot now. Sometimes you gotta give it a little bit of direct encouragement, I think is the term. And then just scrape off the excess so that I'm not wasting paint. $2,800? That's amazing, Indy! That's so good! I'm so proud of you. That is absolutely incredible. So when are you planning to actually go? Do you have a sort of planned departure date? Okay, that was an unplanned but very cool effect. Just this dark, sort of almost tarnished gold look. I like it. I am gonna stick with this, I think. December 2024. Oh wow. Oh, you're gonna be there for 30 days? Oh my goodness, I didn't realize it's gonna be for so long. Yeah, you'll definitely want a big budget for that. That's a once in a lifetime kind of trip. But I'm sure you'll have an absolutely amazing time. Have you got any specific stuff that you've got planned already or booked in already? Imagine Canada. 400 to 500 per day? That's a lot per day. Like, if that's including accommodation, that's a bit more like what I would expect. Still, that's huge. I'm still really, really proud of you for just being able to save up all that money and like the discipline and sticking with it and not giving up is awesome to see. I mean, who knows? Maybe you won't need a return flight, Indy. Maybe you'll get adopted by a friendly Canadian and stay there forever. Tell you what, I kind of wish that happened to me when I went to Melbourne last time. And someone was just like, you know what, we're not letting you go back. That would have been nice. But I do have a life here as well. That I am rather fond of, so... could be worse. Holly! Welcome in! Adopt me, please. A gamer house? That would be cool. All of you three streaming from the same location. That'd be nice to see. I struggled leaving Melbourne the first time. It felt like home, and I've been homesick ever since. As cheesy as it sounds, it's true. So, definitely need to go back. 3 years is a long way to be away from a place that feels like home. Oh, you're from Melbourne. I didn't realize that, Holly. Aww. Well, I'm hoping I can make a return trip next year. I'm in the early planning stages. So it's basically going to come down to whether or not it's financially viable. Which I don't know yet. But if it's not next year, then it's the year after. Then I'm going to come back. Because I miss you all too much to put it off any longer. Or to wait any longer, I should say. I've not been putting it off. I've just been waiting. But as you can probably imagine, traveling literally to the direct opposite corner of the planet is a little bit difficult. So, yeah. I'm coming back as soon as I can. I have all the information in place, I just need to do it. So much my RT and try to convince you to stay. There'll be a wild shift in your life. It would be wild, but I think it'd be good. And don't be afraid of stuff like that, Indy. Because, you know, don't get me wrong, I love where I am, and I love my life. Yeah, I am actually genuinely happy. But if I had the opportunity to move somewhere, I would take it. Like, I would take the opportunity to move to a different country and live there for a bit, and I'd love to be able to be a bit of a nomad for a while, you know, see lots of different places and countries and people. But I have a very settled life here. And, you know, it's hard to give up that stability once you get it. I get what you mean, Indy. I get what you mean. You know, when you get tied down to, you know, a regular 9 to 5 job, or, you know, a regular day job, and put roots down somewhere, it is very, very hard to give that up. No matter how strong the urge to do so is. Like, I love the idea of traveling the world, living out of basically a camper van, you know, freelancing online to pay my bills, that kind of thing. But when you share your life with someone else, there's other things to consider too. And, you know, having a stable income and secure roof over your head and all that sort of thing are hard things to choose to give up. Especially when you've put roots down for 10 years in the same place. Hey, Magic. I'm doing well, thank you. I hope you're also doing well. I hope you're having a good weekend. You miss the heat? That's the thing. I may not like the political aspect of living in the UK, but the countryside, the weather, it does suit me. I struggle with the heat. And you know, home is home. No matter how difficult it is to be there, home is still home. And it's not easy to leave it behind, even if it's for the best possible reasons. So, but I would say, as I have lived in another country, even for a short amount of time. And just having that experience is one of the best things I ever did. Like, living and working in a different country for a little bit is awesome. It gives you a whole new appreciation for the place that you would never have otherwise. So I would say don't give up on an opportunity for fear of it going wrong, because you'd regret it later on. And I'm not saying it would be easy to do, and it's obviously a very personal choice, but I would wholeheartedly encourage you to try it if you get the opportunity. Well, dragging it home, no worries, and I do drive safely. And I hope you have a restful weekend. Oh, I hope the new laptop works out. Hopefully that will stop any shenanigans with the accounts. Like, snow? What is this? I couldn't help laughing. Indy. First day I'm in Melbourne, it rains. I'm like, wait a minute. I could have sworn I had a plane journey. Why is it raining? I travel to the other side of the country. It's at the other side of the planet even. It's the exact same weather I left at home. Like, what the heck, universe? Yeah, 20 degrees and rain. Take off from Heathrow. Land in Melbourne. 20 degrees and rain. Welcome home. Turns out the plane ride was just a U-turn. Freezing. Aww. I hope the new one works out well, Magic. I hope it's got all the shiny things that you want on it. And no more freezing or breaking or anything like that. And hopefully it arrives soon. So you can play the games again and not have to worry. That's in Australian. It's like, you all knew I loved rain, so you made it rain just so that I wanted to stay in Melbourne even more. No, I'm gonna be working on it. So we'll see how that goes. But I'd love to one day have the opportunity to travel a bit more. Like, I'm definitely going to be restructuring how I spend money to kind of give me a bit more of a travel budget. And it might be finally time for me to get my licenses. Like motorbike and car license. So that I can be a little bit more independent that way as well. Because even though where I currently am, it's kind of pointless me having a license because it's walking distance to a city centre with everything I need. That doesn't really help me when I'm traveling. Yeah, I'd like to be able to hire a car or a bike when I'm out and about in the world. Plus, learning to ride a bike is kind of like a childhood dream of mine. So, it'd be cool if I could make that happen. Yeah, 2 weeks of rain? Nice, Magic. We had a solid, like, 4 or 5 days of rain here this week. But it's nice and sunny today. So, the sun's come out especially for the painting stream. Excuse me, quick stretch break. Quick stretch and hydrate, back to it. I'm going to need a new pot of gold by the end of this model. Holy moly, I don't think I've ever used so much gold on a model. Like, every time I go for the gold pot, I'm like, geez, when's it gonna end? No. It's, changing priorities, I think, is the nice way to put it. Sometimes you gotta decide on what you want to prioritize in life, and I think I've reached that point where I know what I want. And I know what I want to do. And I know what's important to me, and I know who's important to me. And now I just kind of need to do the work to be able to maximize my time with the things that matter the most. The things and the people and all the rest of it. It's kind of a nice feeling, in a way. It's nice to have that sort of clear in your head. I don't know if that's a thing that anyone else has ever struggled with. I imagine it is, but like I've always struggled kind of knowing what to prioritize and having a lot of stuff on the go at once kind of makes it doubly hard. But no, I'm kind of like, at the stage of simplifying it all and just focusing on the stuff that's really important.
Going Harley with Richard. Oh. Aww. I tell you what, Magic, one of the things that I would love to do, like a true bucket list item for me, and it's kind of cheesy, but I really want to ride a Harley down Route 66 in America.
And I know it's cheesy and kind of cliched, but it's something I've wanted to do since I was a little kid. I just thought it looked so cool, and Route 66 sounded amazing, and Harleys are cool. So yeah, it's kind of a little bucket list dream of mine to do that. I hope you're having a wonderful day, Magic. Because you guys are important to me. I wouldn't even be dreaming about doing any of this if it wasn't for you all. Like all the things that I you know, think about in my spare time, all the things that I work towards, I wouldn't even consider them a possibility if it wasn't for you guys. Whereas now I'm sat here like, this could work. This could happen. It's possible. That's the best gift that streaming ever gave me. Friends who make me believe in possibilities again. They make me want to be better. They make me want to do the good things, to be the good person, to travel the world and change it and leave it better than I found it. Streaming has made me has led me to meet the kind of people that I would cross the planet for. And I couldn't ask for more than that. So we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll make all the good things happen. They're gonna give. I'm not sure about that. You go for it. First thing I need to do, Magic, is get my biker's license. Like, I need to get my driver's license. And that's on there. That's on the list of goals. No, seriously, you guys. Like, 5 years is a long time. But streaming has changed my life for the better in so many ways. I can't even begin to list them. And I don't feel like I say it enough, but I am eternally grateful for that. And I will never take that for granted. And the good experiences I've had on this platform have far outweighed the bad. Everybody is somebody, Magic. And everybody counts. You make up a part of this community. Therefore you are somebody. And you're important. Just like everyone else here, you matter. Like I said, thanks to this website, this platform, I've met people that I would travel to the other side of the planet for. In a heartbeat. Well, if I could afford to in a heartbeat, but you know what I mean. And arguably, I have already. You know, that trip to Melbourne, it was more about the people than it was about PAX. In fact, I barely spent any time in the convention. But yeah. Long may we reign. we may be small, but we be mighty. Long may we reign. This community does so much good in the world. I just want to keep doing it. And one day I will be able to 100% do this for a living, and that's when I feel like I'll have made it. Like, I want to do nothing else with my life but keep doing this. Keep streaming, keep doing the charity stuff. My day job, I literally do that to keep the lights on while I plan streaming. And one day I won't need to do it. I don't know how many other places have this saying, but there's kind of a phrase, by hook or by crook in the UK. It's an old school phrase. My grandparents used to use it a lot. It kind of just means by any means necessary. That's how I feel about making streaming work as a full-time thing. By hook or by crook, I will get this done. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the haul as I planned. That's fine. I'll be on that one.
too big.
You too, Indy. You too. You absolutely deserve it. I think I've always had big dreams, but now I'm kind of like serious about achieving them. And it's not that I didn't want to achieve them before, it's that I self-sabotage by not thinking it through and planning ahead and all that sort of thing, and then kind of went, oh well, it didn't work, I'll give up. Whereas now I'm like, no giving up. It's time to take it a little bit more seriously. Be a bit more of an adult about it. Even the silly, childish, cheesy dreams. Be a bit more of an adult about them. Make them happen. Don't let shit stand in your way. So I want to hear about what you guys are trying to work towards as well. We'll cheer each other on. So one of the things I want to do in the new year. I want to hear about your goals, your achievements, what you're working on, what you want to do. And I want to hear about them. I want you all to brag about your shit. Whatever you've got going on in your life, brag about it. Show off. So we can all celebrate together. And I don't care if it's big or little. Whether it's an achievement you've been trying to get in a game for ages, or something huge like traveling the world or whatever it is, I want to hear about it. We celebrate the big things. And the little things. All the achievements.
Ipsu! It is! It is a chariot of pain and suffering.
Welcome in. It is a chariot of pain and suffering and gold. So much gold. Welcome in, Hipsu. I hope you're doing well. At the end of 2026, met Awesome Shadow, Trilla, and Claire. Oh, that's amazing, indeed. I'm so excited for you. That's so cool. Now, for me, it's... I don't know, I've achieved a couple of goals, but for me, a lot of my goals are stuff that's going to take longer than a year to achieve. So they're in progress. And that's okay. I'm fine with that. One's very, very close to being completed, which is fitness related, so I don't know how many people are interested in that, but I'll probably be posting about that next week. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be doing a Discord revamp, probably this week or next week. use my little mini break. It's the last week of the month, so it's mini break time. I'm gonna use that time probably to revamp the Discord, so it's a little bit more. I'm gonna kind of streamline it down a little bit. So some channels are gonna be merged together. Some are gonna be removed, maybe. And just tidying it up and updating everything so it's all good and proper, sorted. You know?
Fine, I'm glad to hear it.
Go fund me for a dozen pots of gold paint. Man. Close to it, Indy. Close to it. Yeah, I'm gonna be selling a lot of my hobby collection. I'm not gonna stop painting or anything. It's just I'm making room. So I'm probably gonna be getting rid of big chunks of my collection. See those go to homes where people are gonna use them in game more and things like that. I'll probably just keep the sentimental pieces. I might sell some for charity. I might do like a couple of big pieces for charity auctions and things like that. That's something folks would like to see. Or if anyone's got any Warhammer fans in their life that are looking for particular models, I'll be happy to do discounted commissions for community members.
To your earlier question. Places to eat, tattoo, live ice hockey, first ever snow Christmas, Shadows of the Ensuing. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing, Indy. That's so good. That sounds like it's gonna be an absolutely incredible time. We have an ice hockey team here in the UK, here in my city. And we went to see them. I don't remember if it was last year or the year before now. It was so good. So much fun. You can have an absolutely amazing time.
And Kaiser, I see you peeking in there. Welcome in. How's it going?
Not bad.
That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear you're not doing badly. We're just we're talking about like big dreams and goals and big plans that we've got. Big blue sky talking, you know? Andy's got a really cool trip coming up to Canada in the not too distant future. I'm plotting a return trip to Melbourne. I know you yourself have had a trip not too long ago that sounded really cool.
Just a casual little trip down the road. Spending Sunday Christmas that you're solo? Well, that's no harm in that.
And you know, as someone who lives very much apart from their family, there is nothing wrong with Christmas with Either just yourself or with some very close loved ones. Like, maybe you spend part of the day on your own, and that's okay. And if you go online, you will find a surprising amount of people online. Like, I usually spend the day itself with just me and my partner, but we're usually back online by Boxing Day, I'm not gonna lie.
Violet secretly? Ooh, I hope you're having fun with that. I've been watching Clive streams of it.
It looks good. It kind of looks like a bit of a departure from other Pokemon games, though. A little bit. Yeah, casual trip down the road to Hollywood. Yeah, just casual stroll down the road. Nothing too big. No big deal. Yeah, Joe sounded amazing. Kaiser. I know, I'm very much at the point now where I'm like, I'm less gung-ho about Christmas has to be family, like blood relatives family, and more about people who are important to you, who are not necessarily relatives, but they are family nonetheless. And, yeah. You don't have to do things a certain way just because that's the way it's always been done.
I was gonna make you tattoo a Peely. Oh no, they're Peelies.
Yeah, it's, I will say, that is the worst stage of tattoo healing. Once you get past the worst of the peeling, it's alright. One of the ways to deal with it, and obviously follow what your tattoo artist says, but, because I healed mine mainly under saran wrap, effectively. I think that's what you call it in the US. Cling film. I could put warm compresses over the top of the cling film, and that helped with the itching. But it depends if you're doing it dry or if you're doing it under wraps. And obviously, your tattoo artist is the best person to ask about anything like that, rather than some random person on the internet's advice.
You're told nothing? Nah. I mean, if you're at the peeling stage, it should be okay to put like a warm damp cloth, as long as it's not soaked and dripping. Just put like a damp warm cloth over the area for a little bit, and it kind of takes the sting out of the itching. At least that's what I found. I mean, I have that. I have the same on the other arm. I have my outer forearm and a half sleeve on the other arm. I've got quite a few tattoos. I'm getting more as well. Like I would consider myself experienced with receiving tattoos and healing them. So, but that, like I said, it's personal experience. I'm not an official tattoo artist, so I'm not going to be offended if you don't take my suggestion at all, because the professionals are always the best ones to ask. But that was just what I got from my artist when I get mine done. Because I got my half sleeve done in the space of like 2 sessions. So I had the whole of my upper arm in wraps for 2 weeks and like itching and peeling when it came to that stage of the healing. And I was going crazy with it because it's such a big area. Willpower and spite, that also works, you know. Willpower and spite is a good alternative. Like if it's keeping you awake or something like that, then you know. Sometimes you need a remedy. But itching and peeling is good because it means, you know, it's healing as it should be. And I hope it passes quickly. I'm hoping I'll be able to book my charity tattoo soon. I also have a charity tattoo planned for the WWF stuff that we've done. I'm just waiting on funding, basically, for want of a better phrase. Red maple leaf with a number 24. Yeah, made up of arrows. That's cool. Tattoo for charity, that's dumb. Eh. I kind of got a little bit of an advantage though, because the symbol for the WWF is a panda, and obviously that's also kind of the theme here. So I'm getting a little panda with a crescent moon that has a vine wrapping around it. I'm getting that on my leg. I just need to book it. And to book it, I need the money. So I need to keep working. Does seem cheaty? Yeah, but at the same time, you know, it's going on my body for the rest of my life. And I raised all the money via streaming. So it's kind of like, and it's a celebration of reaching $3,000 raised for them. There's a lot going into it. It's a multi-layered thing. So that was that one's been on the cards for a little while. I just need to find the time and the cash to book it. Indy, with your tattoo, I know it's your first one. Have you got an artist picked out that you want to do it? 2K. Oh my god. That's so cool. What's everything else behind the meaning?
That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, especially your first tattoos, they kind of become more significant to you. I mean, I'm at the stage now where I'm like, I like that design. I might get it tattooed on me. But at the same time, certain tattoos are still more meaningful than others.
Good news? Has your laptop arrived, Magic? Can I take a while to reply?
That's alright, Indy. You got a while to plan your which one. And if you know where you're going to be staying, one thing I can suggest is just Googling, like, tattoo artists in this area. And just looking at the style of tattoos that they do. And see if it fits what you have in mind for your design. There's no harm in taking a look at your options.
Laptop arrived. Hey, that's good to hear.
That's good to hear, Magic. Congratulations. I hope it's all working smoothly. I don't know if congratulations is the right word, actually. But I'm happy for you either way. Happy days. I mean, it depends on the kind of tattoo you're going for, but if it's a custom design, I always say to people, like, do the research, because yeah, with logos you're a little bit safer because they can kind of trace it and it's a bit more like secure in that way. But for custom designs that are not just a logo, it's definitely worth checking them out. And I would say if you can, always visit the artist beforehand just to see if you're comfortable with them. But you know, obviously every situation is different, so you know. You do you at the end of the day. It's your tattoo.
$90 per night? Wow.
Gee, I don't know if that's expensive or not in Canada. I've never tried to find a hotel in Canada before. It seems expensive, but I don't know, to be honest with you. Have you considered trying like an Airbnb or something like that instead, Indy, since you're going to be there a little bit longer? Do not do what I did. OBJ. Oh, don't tempt me, Magic. No, I will say, I pay a premium rate at my tattoo studio. I pay it happily because my artist is awesome. And I genuinely enjoy just going and spending time with them. Apart from the fact that they give great tattoos that have just endlessly got me compliments about them. But I know that my tattoo artist is expensive. But I pay that price without complaint because I'm paying for their time and their experience and their expertise. So I would feel uncomfortable asking people for money for a tattoo. because I think a lot of people who, you know, who may be familiar with tattoo pricing would think I'm being like a bit scummy with it, because they're like, that's too much for a tattoo. But I pay the price happily. And you know what people on the internet are like. Sometimes they get the wrong idea without having all the information. I don't pass judgment on people on how they do their first tattoos, because it's a very personal thing. And it's also the one where you make the mistakes, right? Once you've done it once, then you kind of know what to expect. Business. Yeah, that's true. I mean, for me, it's because my artist has been in the industry 30 plus years, you know, is not to brag about my tattoo artist. It's kind of a weird brag, but whatever. But they, you know, they've been in magazines for their work. They've won awards for their work. They are highly sought after. So of course I pay a premium, because I'm paying for that level of skill. And the plus side is they're a genuinely nice person who I love spending time with and have a really comfy studio, so I happily pay the price. But, you know, people don't always think. And I don't want people to assume that I am trying to I don't know, scam, basically. I don't want people making assumptions like that, so it's why I'm careful about the gifts I put on Throne and things like that, because I'm like, you know, I vet it, basically. And I think if I was looking at this as someone who didn't know anything about the situation, what would I think? Are we into that? Hey. That's my friend you're talking about, Magic. Willing to fly out. So how comfortable? Yeah, like, the right tattoo artist, 100% worth it. Good tattoo artists are hard to find. I mean, I said if I ended up moving to Australia before I got all the tattoos that I wanted, I would fly back to the UK just to visit this guy. I'm lucky in that he's local. Ish. Local-ish. Like, I'm super lucky that he's close enough to me that I can travel there and back in a day. But, you know, not everyone understands that. And not everyone's willing to understand. So, well, I trust the majority of my community. I like to play it safe with that sort of thing. I don't want people thinking I'm taking advantage of their money. Plus, you all just bought me a laptop. I can't actually buy me tattoos. Like, less than a couple of weeks ago. And, you know, I feel like I've more than exceeded my quota of amazing gifts. But yeah, I'll get it done. Like, I'm saving up for the tattoo as we speak. I'm hoping I can get it done by the end of the year, but it might be early next year that I get it done, depending on different factors. And then as soon as that's paid off, I will be saving up for the Melbourne trip. I wanted to sign up for Throne so I get it. Well, if you ever do want to sign up for Throne, Kaiser, drop me a message. I've got a code that will let you jump the queue, so you don't have to wait. You can just instantly get it all set up. I'm signing up for Throne. That dragon from WoW's tattoo? Hell yeah. I get a dragon tattoo. The non-binary person with a tattoo. With a dragon tattoo. The non-binary heretic with a tattoo. I don't know. Doesn't quite flow as well as a girl with a dragon tattoo, but whatever. Formerly known as a girl with a dragon tattoo. Oh. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll be honest, the main reason I signed up for Throne was so that there was an alternative to a PO box. So it's like, if you want to, it's there. But I am in no way, shape, or form going to advertise that you buy me things off of there because you do too much already. Okay. No, not there, Andy. What do you mean? I only accept Throne advertising on my birthday. It's the only day that I accept gifts without grumbling about it. And even then I grouch about it. Nearly. Why do you have Throne? No, it's not my birthday. No. Don't you start that here. I see you all doing it to Clive.
You should have a throne magic. Again, if you want to jump the queue.
I'll help you get in.
No, no, it's not my birthday.
I swear to God. My birthday's in February.
Magic to Zerzan. Yes.
But I respect your wishes to not have one, Magic. No matter how much I think you deserve it, I respect your wishes not to have one. Yes. You gotta get revenge on Magic for all the generosity. By returning the favor. That's how it works. Same with you, Kaiser. I keep telling you, one of these days, we will have our revenge. I have not forgotten.
Oh no, nothing. Lies. That badge right next to your name says otherwise. And that tattoo that you have says otherwise. I don't forget these things. I'm not reading that out, Indy. I'll read it out in like 3 months' time. What badge? I know what you did. I know what you did. But because I've got that, like, you know, that thing. The badge that's like right about here on screen. Like right about where the end of my paintbrush is. I know you're not looking at screen right now. But there's one right here that's
that's telling on you.
Hey, that complete random removes my train.
The train is just a cooler badge, in my opinion. But yeah, my badges constantly get changed and removed as well, and it's like, please stop. It like makes me panic that I think like I've accidentally unsubbed to someone or something as well, because my sub badge will disappear on some channels. I'm like, no, 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 I didn't want to do that. And it turns out Twitch is just like, surprise. We thought we'd just make you panic for no apparent reason.
It's a cool badge. It stops people from harassing me. Really?
That makes me sad. But I get it. I had it in a previous channel I was a part of. And it's like, no, seriously, I've been here a long time. I know, people suck. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. So, I don't know if it's like a weird kind of jealousy or if people just struggle with the concept of being happy for someone else without, like, getting weird about it.
Oh. Oops. What happened there? I moved something that shouldn't have moved at all. I clicked a button that I didn't mean to click.
No, I'm sorry that you've had to deal with hassle about that. Like, genuinely, I just find it impressive. That's it. I'm just like, wow, that's awesome. And Lefty's a nice person, so he deserves it. Anyway. Like, occasionally I'll get the like, I wish I was in a position to be able to do that for people. But that's like, I think most people would react that way. But I don't resent anyone for being in that position. Like, I don't think you deserve to get hassled because you're in that position and I'm not. It's just, that's really cool, and I think it's awesome that you do it. And I wish you could show off all the badges. Because everyone deserves to be spoiled and treated amazingly. Even you, Magic. Can you give me money? That's just ugh. Ugh.
I feel weird about asking people to give me money for charity. Although I guess it's not really giving me money, but like I feel awkward about asking for charity donations. Like I cannot understand the balls on people who see that sort of stuff and are like, oh, I'll go ask them for money. Like, no? Just the audacity of some people. I get it if they're like a friend who's in need. Or if you know them well and they're in need. Then maybe, but just some random person who's like, oh, you have money. I'll go ask you about this. Like, no. Stop. It's not how the world works. Always be right. Yeah. I figure people who know you well enough would kind of know better. Uh-oh. Indy. That was the wrong reaction, right? Indy, thank you so much for giving us out to Kaiser. Hey, that sounded like, oh no, people have spent money on me. Thank you so much for gifting us up to Kaiser. I really appreciate it, Indy. Hey, Kaiser deserves it. I can pick anyone in chat right now to get one. Yes. The devil has been restored. You know you're in trouble when the devil emote comes out. Anyone in chat? Yeah. I know Magic's on his alt account. Thank you for gifting us up to Magic, guys. I appreciate it. I was gonna say Magic's on his alt account. But if Magic was on his main account, I'd pick that one. You deserve one, Kaiser. And Indy's already subbed. But if Indy wasn't subbed, I'd give Indy a sub too. And all my lovely lurkers all deserve subs too, but I'm not gonna call anyone out specific if they're lurking, because that's just rude. Damn it, it's bitties. It is a bitties emote. I don't see it very often though. I'm glad you use it. I love it. I love it. Han did an amazing job on that. Okay, no. Hype Train's got brakes on Indy. It's cool. Steam downloaded. Nice, Magic. Which games are you going for first? We're parking this train at the station. Are you? Card and DVD? Nice, nice. titty bitty emote. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it. Oh my god. The channel name is amazing. Just both the channel name and the emote name are amazing. Oh, that's great. I absolutely love it. Alright. Cracking out some silver. Not that one though. Here's a wonderful pet. Aww. I sound like a wonderful person. And from the sounds of it, they are an excellent influence. I wholeheartedly approve. Not that they or you need my approval or anything, but you know. It sounds great. Oh, the little pig too. I love that little pig. Oh, it's LeChunk. Oh, that's so cute. Guys, thank you for giving us out to Magic again. Main account. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Too kind. Too kind, cute lad. Let's go with this one actually. Magic deserves 2-step. Yeah, I agree. Speaking of the trunk, guys, you got a shiny? You got a shiny? Congratulations. Was it a shiny LeChunk or is it something else? Congratulations on the shinies.
I don't have the game, so no shinies for me. I am enjoying it vicariously through people. Because I do not have the time for a Pokemon game right now. The Stress Cup coming on Tuesday. Oh, what? Do you mind me asking what's happening on Tuesday? If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. You only got one shiny? Okay, which shiny did you get? Magic. World record goes poof and you get to try again? Ooh, exciting. I believe in you. You got this. Best for project. You did it! Oh, I wasn't sure if you did it or not. Congratulations! That is awesome. I believe in you. So you trying again with the new achievements? There we go. Nice. You took Tuesday off work. Worth it. That is awesome. I will keep my fingers crossed for you. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I don't think I'm going to finish today. I got too much to do on this damn model. There is so much on this model. Holy crap. Oh, it's infuriating. Oops. Ah. And on my... There we go. Camera, please. I'm gonna need at least one more stream on this, I think. Looking at how long I've already spent on it. Oh, that's awesome. I'll need to stop by Kaiser. If your live time zones permitting, doing the achievement run, I'll try and stop by and see how you get on. Do you know if there's anyone else doing it? Like anyone else going for the same world record? I got Oricoria? Is that a new one for this for Scarlet Magic? A handful? Ooh, exciting! Race for world first. I like it. Came out in Sun Moon. I don't know. I'm one of these people who only knows the first couple of gens and then it's like, that's a lot of Pokemon that I can't remember. Like I don't have the brain capacity to keep that in my head at all times. You can tell when I'm actively playing a Pokemon game though, because I'll suddenly like be able to remember a lot of this stuff. Gen 7 is Sun Moon. I don't know. I don't know. Let's start picking some stuff on. Yes, we're on Gen 9. Yes. I could maybe remember, like, I'd say I remember 85% of the first 3 gens. First gen, yes. I can do Gen 1. Gen 2, less confident, but yes. Gen 3, getting a little bit tricky. Gen 4, no clue. No hope. Anything past Gen 4, not a clue. I'll know like 1 or 2 Pokemon. That's it. Where are we sticking this, huh? Would you eat this Pokemon? Oh my goodness. My memory is not great. Okay, just gotta get this. No, Indy. I already have a Switch. I already have a Switch that I don't use anywhere near as often as I should. I'd love to play more Pokemon, but as I mentioned, it's kind of a time-intensive thing that I can't really fit in at the moment. No, no, no. Bad canopy, stay where you are. Don't glue yourself to my finger, please. Alright, I'm slowly installing different parts. That's glued in, luckily. Alright, little light bearer, where are you? Okay, that's where you go. In a bit. I do need to get myself a capture card. I will admit that. I can stream Arceus or Arceus? How do you pronounce that? I'm gonna go with Arceus. And Mario Kart, actually. 4 canonical pronunciations. Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna comment any further on that. But yes, I still have that one. I would like to play it on stream. I need to get a capture card before I can stream it. I would also love to stream Mario Kart. I'd love to stream God, what's it called? Pokemon Snap, that's the one. Because I'm hugely addicted to that game when I get the chance to play. Yep. You know. You all know. I don't need to go into detail on that one. I did think about getting a capture card when I got my PC. My new PC, I should say. Because they had an offer on. But in the end I decided against it because I have a lot of stuff queued up already. And I'd rather, like, save the money and the space until I'm a little bit more set up for it.
There might be.
There might be. I will neither confirm nor deny. If there is, I probably need to switch it to community funding. Anyway, moving on. Songbird Choker Skeet's back, right? I couldn't resist. No, there's a few random things on there they're the kind of stuff that I would like to have, but I can't justify buying, either due to cost or just because I really, really don't need it. So yeah, my throne needs a bit of a revamp as well. I need to kind of go through it a bit and sort stuff out. Wanna play some Hunt? No worries, Indy. Enjoy Hunt. I hope it goes well. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you so much for the gifted subs and for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Do it, Kaiser. I wholeheartedly support this. No, one of the coolest things I've seen Throne being used for is a lot of cosplayers are using it to fund like cosplaying projects, like big ambitious ones. And I do feel like that's what Throne should be for. Take care, Andy. But yeah, I've loved watching like some cosplayers be able to sort of use it to fund super ambitious and elaborate cosplays that were kind of out of their reach before. Yeah, usually due to materials costs and things like that. Yeah. Oh man.
Vegetarian's been collecting my. She has. Oh, that's amazing.
So good. I can't collect many more Funkos. I haven't got the space. But I'd totally collect Mighty 9 ones if I could. Right, I still have that, and these 3 guys still to paint. So that is definitely a whole ass stream's worth. Plus the actual assembly. So last little bit of painting for today, and then I think I might call it anyway. We got Bex and Drink It? Oh, you mean Vox Machina? I say I didn't remember seeing 99 Funkos. But yeah, the Crit Role Funkos are so cute. I have a full collection of like various different ones. I can't really sell them because I took them out of the boxes. Some of them I wouldn't anyway, but some I would consider selling. I got some really weird ones as well, from like blind boxes and things. Except that's okay. Thing you didn't mention? What's that, Kaiser? Okay, last thing before I stop today. You got to meet him? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you got to meet him. No, he took a little bit of getting used to for me. So I get what you mean, but he does seem really lovely. He won me over in the DM chat that they had, where it was him, Matt, and Abria. And I'm glad he's lovely in person. I am very jealous of you getting to meet him. Didn't make it past the first episode. I get why. And I respect that. But yeah, he won me over. He won me over with the DM chat. So I went back, I gave him a second chance, and I'm glad I did, because I loved the story. Calamity is just beautiful. Like, put it this way, I loved it enough that I started watching some Dimension 20 stuff. Like, it hardcore won me over. So not getting progress. No, I get it. I kind of stopped watching campaign 1 again because I fell behind on the main campaign. I kind of watch it when it's quiet and when I'm caught up, and I'm just not catching up at the moment, so I'm like, I need to focus on this right now. Because spoilers are everywhere. The internet is dark and full of spoilers. But did you hear that the animated show got another season? No, the 2 seasons, sorry. Confirmed. I think they're both detached. That is awesome, actually. I'm too geographically distant for Facebook friend suggestions. Plus, I don't use Facebook enough these days. But like, I'm close enough to the community that I do see the spoilers. Annoyingly. Even though I don't really interact with the community, I guess. But I don't know. I follow like all of the actors and all that jazz, so they're probably like, hey, this has got crit roll stuff in it, you'll like it, and I'm like, no, don't do this to me, Twitter. Some of us are not in the US. Some of us are asleep at 3 in the bastard morning when they decide to do the live show. Which I can respect, but please. Think of the time zones. Are you well on your way? I mean, like I said, I don't really use Facebook. I don't use Facebook or LinkedIn, for that matter. Like, I think I have posted once on Facebook in the past 2 years, and that was basically to be like, hey guys, I'm changing my name because I'm actually non-binary. So I was like, that's something that I figure people should know. Other than that, I've not posted. LinkedIn gives you behavior stuff. Interesting. I'm kind of tempted to use LinkedIn for content creation stuff, but I don't know how valid that is as an option. I might do it if I actually set up as a sole trader kind of thing. I didn't realize, I try, like, it is a thing. I came out about it 2 years ago, I think. It'll be 2 years in April, I think. So, new-ish. And, I've done the whole, like, it's in my profile, it's blah blah blah, but I also don't have specific pronouns I go by or anything. It's just like, whatever. The main thing was I was changing my legal name because of being non-binary, and a lot of people were asking why, so I was just like, well, I may as well do this all at once. But it's just kind of no big deal for me. It's like it doesn't change anything. My appearance isn't changing. I don't really care about pronouns. It just, as long as you get my name right, that's all that really matters to me. So for people on Twitch, I'm still Jinxie, or Jinx. It's just my legal name changed, so yeah. It was a bit more of a big deal in my personal life than it was in my Twitch life. Yeah. It's a thing. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I think it was a year and a half-ish to 2 years ago, something like that. I'm bad with years. That's fair. That's fair. And hey, Senku, welcome in. My tempo is garbage. I just have a bad memory for that sort of thing. I'll remember events, but it could have happened a year ago or 6 years ago, and I won't really know unless I do, oh, well, it was before this, but after this. And I know this was X many years ago, so it must be about this sort of time. Thank you. I'm sorry I haven't messaged you yet. I kind of got flattened this week. I will message you immediately after stream. I promise. I haven't forgotten. I just haven't had the time. I have been so insanely busy with my day job. It's unreal. And then I kind of got hit with a big, like, hey, Dark Tide dropped this week, and I thought it was next week. And hey, there's a load of content creation stuff to do for it. And oh god, I thought I had an extra week to prepare. Is April Nourish? Okay, I'll like I said, I'll drop you a message as soon as I can. And it should be after stream today. So I promise I haven't forgotten. It's just time got away from me. And I am finishing stream soon. Hey Kissy, welcome in. Maybe not as soon as I thought though, because too many lovely people have turned up. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well, Kitty. It's good to see you. Two months? Oh my goodness, really? That's gone quickly. I hope you're doing alright with it. I hope it's like, it's going well. No unpleasant or unwanted side effects, I should say. Obviously, you don't have to go into detail because, you know, medical stuff, but I hope it's all going well for you. 16th was 2 months. My goodness. Hey, that's great news. Fantastic news. Hands in the back of your hand's gotten thinner. Nice. I didn't realize that was a side effect as well. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're seeing positive effects. Or desired effects. That one is the one I need. Scan. The most part. Oh, that's amazing. I genuinely had no idea that was a thing. But yeah, look what Kaiser said. The fact that you're happier and more comfortable in your skin, that is the most important thing. And I am so glad that that sounds like is what's happening. I'm super, super happy for you, Kitty. I'm really glad that you got what you wanted. And I hope it continues to go well for you. You don't want to remember? No. If it gets really bad, like unbearably bad, talk to your tattoo artist and see what they recommend for it, because they might be able to recommend something that takes it down to a bearable level. Obviously, I can suggest stuff, but I'm not a tattoo artist. Just someone with many tattoos. Video call. Yeah, T blockers. Yeah, my partner's on HRT, so I know what you mean. I know what you're referring to. Intimidation. Okay. When is the first full week up? Maybe you just gotta stick it out till then.
Lots of milestones, right?
And I'm so happy for everyone doing all the things and going out there and achieving stuff. Again, I know I said it before when you first told me about it, but I am so proud of you, Kaiser. It's an awesome achievement. So what's next? It's because a lot of people kind of get hooked after the first one. Yeah, for me, I wouldn't say an addiction as such, but I am definitely one of those people who went in there with the mentality of, I know I'm getting more. Like I knew from a very young age I was going to be heavily tattooed, so I kind of I was one of those people who's like, what's next? But that's because I had many plans for tattoos already. Tell Mum, the first question was that the one you were talking about for 10 years? No, some people are truly addicted to it. For me personally, it's more just I don't know. Again, compulsion is the wrong word. I don't know. It's a thing that I want to do to feel comfortable in my body. Because I love my tattoos, and the more tattoos I get, the more comfortable I feel in my body. Because it feels like this is how my body should look. Some people may disagree with that, but it's not their body. Ultraman sleeved. 7 planned. I'm not gonna judge. I have basically a full bodysuit plan, and I've had it planned for the better part of 10 years now. Some of the details have changed a little bit over the years, but not by much. I love tattoos. It's been too long since my last tattoo, though. And I say that because, like I said, like I was talking about earlier when we were talking about tattoos, I enjoy being at my tattoo artist studio. I enjoy the process of getting tattooed, as weird as that sounds, because my tattoo artist makes it a good experience. And I haven't been able to go see them for nearly 2 years now, I think, was when I got my last one done. I don't remember exactly, it might be 3. So I want to go back and see him. Disco sleeve? Oh. That is cool. I've got a Lord of the Rings half sleeve planned, which I think would surprise absolutely no one. But my next one's going to be that charity tattoo that I've been talking about for a while. All your plans are in the trash. Oh no! It does get like that a little bit. Once you get your first one, you're like, I might need to reassess this. Ring of Power? Nice. I hope you continue to enjoy it. No, me? Lord of the Rings? Never. I know, right? Shocker. I have stunned you all with my complete lack of subtlety for loving Lord of the Rings. Okay, well, now I've messed that up a bit. I may as well put it on. But yeah, I have a half sleeve plan for that. I have another like 7 or 8 tattoo, like bigger tattoos planned. Put that towards the back. And these guys kind of fit in here and here. With that resting like that. Calling to bed? No worries, Kaiser. Take it easy. Thank you so much for stopping in. I hope you have a wonderful night. And I will catch up with you soon. I promise. Take care. That sounds amazing. Full minis, 10 to 12 tables, paint and take table, mini painting contest. That sounds so cool. So stoked. I couldn't believe it. I am excited for you. Just need squiff. Well, I hope it all goes to plan, thank you. And you'll know I'll help as much as I can, but I can't make any promises. But if you need any, like, prizes or painted minis or anything like that to help out, let me know. Even if I can't help from the day job side of things, I'll happily help from the I don't know if talent skill that I have that I'm currently using. I'll happily help from that side of things. I don't know what to call it. I'll help on an individual level if I can't help on a professional level. There we go. Alright. As much as I I really want to finish this. What the fuck? Okay, that was YouTube apparently saying that you've had your time. That was annoying. No, that was YouTube having a moment. It was like, no, we're gonna change your music now without telling you, even though you have it on a loop. But I think that's my signal to finish for today, because we got a lot of progress done, but I still have a lot more to go. Can this work? I can't really move it at the moment because it's all still drying in place. But we've kind of got like 90% of the way there. We just have some attendance and some decorations to finish off. So, I will finish this off next stream. I thought I was going to do it this stream, but I was a little bit ambitious, so I will finish this next stream. And then hopefully we'll have a new project after next week. Ready to see the finish? I can't wait to see the finish either. This has taken so much longer than I anticipated. But it's been interesting. It's been very different to my previous project, so it's been a nice kind of change of pace at least. Sinku, I will message you after stream, I promise. That looks amazing, thank you. I wish I could show more of it at the moment, but yeah, the glue is still drying, and I will definitely make a mess if I try and move it. Can I maybe move the camera a little bit? Oh, there we go. You get a little bit of an inside there. There we go. That's a little bit of a better angle. So we are close. I completely get it, Sinku. I completely get it. And I will do my best to help. But I am going to leave it there for today. Thank you. I'm going to leave it there for today. I will finish this off next week. Keeping an eye out for my schedule. The usual places. Nightbot has been very helpful in putting all the links in there so I don't have to again. Thank you all so much for joining me today. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you, Kaiser and Indy, again for being so generous. I'm not reading today because I'm basically going to be running away from my desk as soon as possible. But thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever around the world. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and we will see you all next week. Bye for now, folks.